It is not time for a package from China, because it's time for the action, because everything comes from China nowadays. We're back with another product from the Action stores, and with the hot weather coming up, the fan or the Bladeless fan, it's going to be maybe one of my best friends. However, we're going to be checking out if it's any good. It comes with 3-year warranty, a modern and elegant design, and we have 3 speeds and 2 different modes. We're having like the normal pushing of the air mode, and then having some weird thingy going on nowadays calling nature mode, having different kind of speeds, but later on we're going to be explaining that. However, it comes with the remote control, so we can have like a distance controlling the device. Very nice. 150 centimeters over cable length, and it's running on 220 to 40 volts, and the consumes, or like it says on the box, 50 watts. Important nowadays due of the price change of the power. However, is this actually going to be a very good experience? Let's do a quick unboxing. So when it comes to the experience of general product from the Action, I've been testing out a couple of them, and I think I've been using a couple of those air coolers for some time now, and so far I'm quite satisfied. And of course, when it comes to quality, it's always debatable because some of these products are really cheap. I think this particular one cost me around like 40 freaking euros, so that is not even a lot of money. So let's see, inside the package we're having the instruction manual and the remote. Those remotes look all the same when you're looking at, let's say, the different coolers. So the packaging has been done very well, even implementing an extra foam to make sure that this thing comes in one piece to the door. However, the design, I do agree with them. It's a modern and elegant design, and I do love it. So you can just put this thing in the corner, and you know, it doesn't look that ugly like your normal typical fan or tower fan or other kind of fans we're having. So that's one of the cool things they're doing with the Action, having some new designs. And the question also remains, what are we getting with the future? Because when it comes to this, let's say, overall design, it looks kind of nice. It's a combination of different kind of plastics like glossy and matte finish, and the bottom part it will basically move around. So the way how they made it is quite genius if you ask me. So when it comes to the remote control, we do have the same features like on the device itself. There is no difference there. We can turn it on and off, having speed, mode, timer, and the swing itself. You can read through the instruction manual, but there's not really much more information than actually says on the box. Yeah, more detailed information about the product, some things you need to look out for, but beside that, there is nothing really important. But in general, I'm quite surprised how it is when it comes to the overall quality and design. The device does have like a very nice way to it. And when it comes to, let's say, the colors, I do like it. In total, we're having, or at least like, we got 3 colors, but 4 different colors in general when you're looking at the matte glossy finish. The metallic over here look very nice, and then of course having the black ring that will push the air through. But the overall design, yep, I agree with them. It's absolutely elegant, and you have like an interior that matches the fan. It's going to be absolutely standing very nicely in the corner. So at the front we're having all of the buttons for actually using the device. It also comes with a timer, but let me explain how this actually works. So first of all, in the middle we're having the on and off switch over here. We can turn it on and off, swing, speed, timer, and mode. So when I'm powering on, it will slightly go into for a couple seconds in the mid speed and then go to the low, but it's not even noticeable at that point. Over here we're having all of the controls, so it's all touch based and it is very sensitive. Having the speeds over here with 3 different speeds. Then we're having even the swing mode, but not going to be used for now, otherwise it's going to be moving out of the screen. The timer is kind of interesting if you look at it. If you can see kind of like in 30 minutes, an hour, and if like an hour, 30 minutes, it will show 2 LEDs. So it's quite interesting to have this configuration method in here. You can just see how long it will turn on and will eventually turn off. Okay, so that's it. And of course the mode. What it will do is that it will have an option for giving you like constantly having the same kind of amount of air pushed out of the machine. And if you're going to be putting in a mode, it will basically go through different stages from going very fast, middle, low, turn it off, and it will have the same effect all over again. I don't know what is going on with that, but personally not a big fan of it. I'm not going to be using that. Then we're having the remote, and the remote works quite well. I did notice that you need to put it up front of the device, and it's not going to be needing to aim it or some kind of thing, but I did notice that if you're going to be using it, you need to use it from the right distance. In my case, I was a little bit too close and did have some struggles that I actually needed to aim, but that is more like a thing that you're going to be using it up close. But in general, I'm quite satisfied about these remotes with all of the devices I've bought from the Action. So at the back we're finding the fan, so this thing is not like Bladeless or Friendless or whatever. They actually have put it at the bottom part and at the back. However, when you're looking at it, here it sucks the air through, there is no filter whatsoever. But what I do love about it, the way how it looks and how it works, because this machine is quite silent compared with the air coolers and tower coolers I've checked out. And of course, to do with the construction, it's so much looking better that you're not looking into the fan itself, because the fan is hidden in the bottom back over there. So construction wise, it's not like really bladeless, or look, it depends how you look at it, but it's kind of cool and it's functional. However, when it comes to the sound itself, you can just actually see that the will hit all the way up to a 40-50 decibel. And going idle through speeds, you can see it has a little bit more like of a noise going on, but it's quite silent when it comes to the general part. Of course, I can hold it in front of the device itself, will giving you around like 70 plus. So that is when it comes to the sound or the noise itself. The box itself stated that it was like using around 50 watts of power. So let's turn on the machine itself and let's see. So it will use 1.5 watts on idle if you're going to be plugging it into the wall. So 34 will be on the lowest setting without any swing going on, neutral mode whatsoever. This is just normal idle. But going to, let's say, higher speeds, you will actually see that it go all the way up to 40, 42. And if you're going to be looking further, using the swing, then it will actually use almost 50 watts what it was stated on the box, but was not getting into the 46 watts. However, it's not bad at all. Conclusion is quite simple. The bladeless fan or modern design, I do like it. It does have like a very nice push of air and doesn't make like a lot of noise. Combination with the swing, and I'm going to be really enjoying myself this fan on the hot days. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be sold out or if they're going to be continuing selling this thing. I hope so, because I do find it absolutely pleasant using this. Thank you all for watching. Consider subscribing, hit that little bell, and it would be great to see you in the next video.